Sometimes I hope this shit gon' change my life for real. Other times I think this shit keep me.
Yeah, man, it's your man Meek Raw, you feel me? I'm gonna touch on this Chrome 23, Queens Get the Money card. Nice promo and all that to, for Remy's first card, the Queens Get the Money. Chrome 23 League. It was pretty dope promo and all that. As far as for putting together her first event. So, it was in a way, I was highly anticipated, to watch it, to see how well she would do. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. This was the longest event I ever watched in my life. I mean, 8 hours. 7 hours? 4 battles? That was crazy. 7 hours for 4 battles? Come on, man. We got to do better than that, But I didn't expect, a lot of, I wasn't expecting Remy's card to be, perfect. The intermissions was like 30-plus minutes between battles. And, they said the battles was going to come on at 3 o'clock. Then all of a sudden, they just started playing they started playing every single face-off. Like, listen, man. Listen, I'm not sitting there watching every face-off. I mean, come on, every face-off? I mean, I already knew who was going to battle, but for us to really go through that, I'll admit, man, it was torture. It was torture for me to just sit there and watch. So I'm just walking around the house. I'm like, oh, man. Listen, man, I got some time to spend. So the events didn't really start until about 2 hours and 30 minutes later. We can't do that. Her next event, she can't do that. I'm pretty sure she's going to learn from her first event, her miscues and all that. But, for us to just sit there and just wait 2 hours and 30 minutes, then we had to watch every face-off. We already seen the face-offs, so we shouldn't have to watch the face-offs again. Like, not at all. Like, why should we have to sit there and watch every single face-off, man? It was crazy. It was cringing, man. I was just like, oh, man, these battles need to hurry up and drop. So, not to mention, let's just go right into it. Prestavia and Yoshi. Basically, out of every card, every matchup that was on this card, Prestavia and Yoshi, and it was the most anticipated battle of the night, to be honest, because this was the only battle that was really promoted online. Like, listen, that's your job. Your job as a battle rapper, like, you have to promo. You can't just leave it up to the league just to promo for you. Like, no, you get a part of that. A part of your, promoting yourself and your brand, it's, you have to play your part. You can't just let the company promo for you. This is why Mayweather is king. This is why Mayweather is the man. This is why Mayweather bring in the bucks. He talk it, promote himself, and he backs it up in the ring. You feel me? So, as a battle rapper, you definitely gotta, promote yourself. So, and these ladies was promoting themselves online, the back and forths. It kept people entertained. It kept people talking about it. This matchup was supposed to be on Midnight Madness, but, it ended up being on, the Queens Get the Money. Remy talked to Serve, such and such, because she kept hearing about it. I guess the fans was getting at Remy, so, they ended up on there. So, that was pretty dope for that to happen. The bag increase. Heard the ladies got like 10K a piece or something like that. You feel me? Some most, we don't know contracts, but that was going around. Ladies getting 10K up to 10K. So it's pretty dope. Because a lot of ladies, they don't get paid like the males. To be honest, it's just like an NBA. The WNBA players, they don't get paid like the NBA players. It's just facts. So it's always the difference in that, male, female, when it comes to, being paid and, in battle rap. So it was pretty dope to see the ladies to get the bag increase. So, starting out, man, to see Yoshi and Prestavia on stage, man, it was cool, man. But the moment I seen, I seen Remy call Surf and, call everybody up. I'm like, oh man, she called Surf, Bill Collector, and all these. I'm like, oh, these are people that Yoshi was, kind of going against, and in the Twitter Spaces, they like to call Yoshi a troll. So I was just like, wow, I felt like in a way, I'm like, oh man, Yoshi's at an unfair advantage. She got the whole gun titles on stage, Tay Rock. She got all these people up there. I'm like, oh man, it ain't looking too good. And she had nobody in her corner, like nobody's in the back of her. I'm like, oh man, here we go, man. So the battle occurred. I gave it to Prestavia 2-1. It was just like, Yoshi, she tried to be too intricate and all that. And, when it came to the crowd, I felt, and I felt like, Yoshi, she tried some new things in that battle that I feel like, as a battle rapper, you should never just want to be the same. Sometimes trying new things can hurt you. And, sometimes trying new things can elevate you. So, she tried some new things. She had that, the cash money scheme in the third. And, I gave her the second round. I gave her the second round. I gave Prestavia, the first and third. It's just, it was her, her adrenaline and, she just, her tone of voice, Yoshi, when she was rapping, everything was like high pitched, like she was screaming. Like, this is both of theirs, like, this their both big stage battle. They never was on a big stage before, so this is like their big stage. And Yoshi was just doing too much. She was yelling too much. I feel like she gonna learn from this battle. As far as, maybe if she would have, not try to be so intricate and maybe not kind of like thumb her bars down, but really like, show that hunger, that growl, switching your tones up. Everything was just so high. It's like she was screaming, like, it's okay to switch your tones up and get grimy with it. Her writing approach. It was just, she tried to be too intricate. You dealing with a crowd like that, and a lot of people were saying that it wasn't a battle rap crowd, and it was more of an industry crowd. I felt like it was a mixture of both, but I feel like, man, if you a battle rapper, like, come on, show love. Show love for the ladies on stage. Like, I felt like maybe the fact that, Yoshi has done so much online, and, with some battle rappers in the crowd who she probably, really turned the other cheek on in a way. They probably didn't like her trolling, or they probably had something against her. They didn't want to, give her props. Like, she had some hot lines. They got no reaction. That's crazy. That's crazy. That wasn't cool. But, she'll learn from it. But I feel like, man, y'all should give it up regardless of the fact that they only let certain media and certain battle rappers in there and not really fans. That can't happen at the next event. You gotta let the fans, the culture for a reason. You feel me? The fans are what it makes. Like, if you a battle rapper and you too proud to react for somebody, like, I feel like you a hater. Like, I feel like you a fucking hater for not want to react to, like, no bars. Like, come on, man. Come on, y'all know Yoshi was spitting some shit in that battle. The first round. Second round especially, she definitely walked away with that second round. You feel me? But I give it to Prestavia, man. It was dope for her to come out there and, she was real, aggressive, a little intricate, but still grimy. You in that atmosphere, that New York feel. And she was getting love. She was in New York, so, she was getting love. Yoshi ain't from New York. She from Cali, man. So, it is what it is, East Coast, West Coast thing. It was what it was, man. So, Yoshi next battle, her next going, she gonna be fire. She definitely gonna learn from it. it is what it is, man. Prestavia, she's pretty dope. Glad to see her next battle. I think she battles C3 next month. So let's go to the next card. Official KCJ. First of all, when I first heard about this, I'm like, nah, man. I don't want to watch this battle. Why? Because they cool. I don't want to watch a battle where two battle rappers are cool. Like, it takes away from the moments, man. Like, it literally takes away from the moments, man. Like, if y'all cool, like, at least come to a certain agreement. Like, listen, bitch, I don't like you. I don't like you right now. Everything you do, I don't like. We gonna get in there. I'm gonna say some shit you ain't gonna like. It is what it is. But I ain't expect too much from this battle. KCJ, she came out there with a boot on her foot and all that from her. I guess her being injured. I don't know, it's from her being injured in Miami, playing basketball or something like that. But you feel me? I was glad to see Official, but I haven't seen her since Cortez. You know what I mean? It was nice to see her again. Of course, like, I felt like Official was gonna be the favorite, but I really felt that, man, it was just like, man, the fact that, they are friends, it took away from special moments that they could have had for this first card. You feel me? So I don't know what was happening behind the scenes. Like, listen, well, I'm going to talk about this. You're going to talk about that. Like, I don't know, but when it comes to being competitive, I feel like, listen, the gloves is off. You feel me? But based off the battle, man, I gave it to, Official. It was like a pure, like, 3-0. I didn't give KCJ that one round. Like, the fadeaway Michael Jordan line, this was fire. I mean, like, Official was like, on her shit. Official was on her shit, man. Like, you got to give it up to Official. Like, punch heavy as usual. What she say? She said the gun go off. You see, I had to treat a friend like Remy. Some shit, that line was fire. Back then, Remy had to shoot a friend and all that shit from the incident from years ago. Way back when, that was a fire line. That shit was like shook the room. You feel me? Yeah, it was Official. Pure 30. Official is Official. But I ain't taking away from KCJ. She's pretty dope. I wouldn't be wrong if somebody gave her a round. You feel me? 2-1. But, I felt like just Official was just flawless, man. You know what I mean? For sure. Now we gonna go 40 bars and what's the name? 40 bars and QB. Listen, this is the most disrespectful battle I ever seen. This is the most disrespectful battle I ever seen in battle rap. Like, like the limits. I know how certain battle rappers say they don't like personals and this and that. Listen, battle rap ain't for you if you're not willing to have personals go against you. The amount of disrespect that was going through in this battle, like, listen, we had to take the fucking gloves off after the battle. Like, you feel me? It kind of made you, but it's entertainment. But in battle rap, you can't be, I feel like, it's entertainment at the end of the day. So don't be surprised at the things that you hear. I feel like there's no limits to what you can say. Like, anything goes on that stage. Like, you can't say you get mad over somebody dying, but you okay with somebody trying to shoot you. You're okay with somebody saying they're going to beat you up, put the gun in your head, bang you, and all that. Like, how can you get mad over, somebody talking about, yeah, somebody died to somebody that's telling you, yo, I'm about to shoot you. Like, it is what it is, man. You feel me? But I got to get that to 40, 30. That was a pure 30, man. Even though I felt like it was lines to where, QB, like I said, the crowd, man, they ain't want to show love. You know what I mean? I mean, I ain't going to say like as if, in a way, I didn't expect that much from QB, but it was some lines I felt that needed crowd reaction. It didn't get. So the fact that, this really, that happened on that stage, and to her, I can tell, in body language and how she was acting, on stage, I kind of felt like, in a way, she kind of felt out of place. Like, listen, man, she hasn't battled in almost 3 years. So I wasn't expecting her to have a fire battle at all. I wasn't expecting her to have a fire battle. You feel me? So, but the amount of, disrespect that was in this battle didn't make no sense. Talking about 40's son being gay and all that and everything and above, man, it was just the limits. And like I said, man, 40 was too much, man. She's like the female Loaded Lux in a way. Her words, like I said, her wordplay crazy. Her punches, her her schemes and all that. It's like 40 has the total package. It's just sometimes, her delivery be a little off sometimes. But it's times where her delivery be fire. But it's times, it's just her delivery. But other than that, man, like I said, 40, man, it was a body. It was a body. It was over the moment she said, listen, your brother killed himself for a reason. Your brother got killed for no reason. She was like, yeah, rebuttal that. Bring him back. Rebuttal that. Bring him back. It was over. It was nothing she could say. It was nothing she could say. Nothing, man. 40 bars is elite, man. Like battle rap culture, no. She get busy on that stage, man. Small room. Be prepared. Be prepared to have them words right. Like 40 don't play no games at all. Like 40 bars is fire, man. You know what I mean? She Mount Rushmore to females for sure. You feel me? I felt like QB, she needed a tune-up battle before going into 40 bars. Just to knock the rust off. There's nothing wrong with having a little tune-up battle before, you hop back in that ring. Because, she's like the female Arsenal. You feel me? She was. And the lines that she was saying to 40 bars, oh my God. It was, it was to the point to where, them bars is, kind of, like I said, them personal, sometimes they affect you. And you can see it in a person's body language by how they moving on stage, how they talk. And sometimes they might be talking during your battle. Just because some of them bars, they not liking that. I see why some battle rappers be saying, listen, no personals. That was just like the definition of like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I was really left in awe watching that battle. I said, I ain't never seen a disrespectful battle like that ever, bro. Like, y'all, you feel me? Like, that was crazy, man, to see that happen, go down. But like I said, it was a 40, 40-30, man. Shout out to 40 bars. You feel me? Last battle of the night, Miss Hustle versus Culture. Now, going into this battle, man, I had to, I paid attention to the face-off, and we know that Culture is, one of the elite females in battle rap, man. She may not battle that much, but she's definitely one of the ones. Like, she was probably one of the first females with 1 million views in her battle. Like, I paid attention to the face-off, and during the face-off between Hustle and Culture, she didn't feel like Culture was, top tier. And I paid attention to that. I felt like that was kind of weird because I felt like she is. And, Hustle, and, just based off her opinion, she's like, nah, I just don't feel it. It's just her being competitive. And I guess, like, through all the wars she's been through, she's like, nah, I don't see her as being top tier. But I knew going into that battle, it's going to be that was like an edge for Culture I felt to dig deep in her pen. You feel me? And, when the battle was going down, man, that first round, Hustle was going off. Like, she was going off. So, to the point to where, I was looking at Culture. I'm like, oh, man, is she going to can she match that energy or at least bring her? Or if not, really bomb on Miss Hustle to the point to where she could take the round. And based off of how Culture was going in that first round, like, she surprised a lot of people. You feel me? But those who know a Culture, like, you know her pen get crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you go off her last battle that I believe that I seen her in, was versus Charlie Clips. Her pen is ridiculous. For her to go off like go off on Charlie Clips like that, I'm like, oh yeah, she can definitely take Hustle. In her first round, she fucked Hustle up. Like, it was nothing that Hustle could have did, you feel me? I felt like she edged that round. I ain't even gonna say edged. She got smoked. Nah, I ain't gonna say she got smoked, man. You know what I mean? But I felt like she edged that first round. The second round, Miss Hustle. That second round was like, it was nothing she could do. She said the line talking about I sleep with the machine. What? That shit was fire. Like, yo, like, Miss Hustle, like, yo, her pen is crazy. Her pen get crazy. You know, when it's time to put on, you feel like you're back against the wall in a way, and it's time to show out, you know, Hustle, she always show up. You feel me? So that second round, that was an automatic rate the Hustle. I mean, Culture, she was cool, but it was just like, man, she couldn't top, you know, Miss Hustle pen. She couldn't top it at all. She couldn't top her pen just for that round on how aggressive and how layered her bars was. Man, them punches was just coming back to back to back. You feel me? It was nothing. Them double entendres and all that. You feel me? Like, I'm like, yo, like she was shaking the room in that second. You feel me? But here come the third round. The third round comes out. Hustle comes out with an angle. You know, she brings a white doctor out. You know, she bring out, what's her name? Miss Pack, some shit like that. For her name. Pack something. Like I said, angle, man. Listen, Hustle could have took this battle. She could have won this battle without the angle. If she just, you know, just rap. She could have brought that same energy like she did in the second. But that round went to, you know, Culture, man. You know, she had a pretty solid round. But the angle that Hustle came out with, you bringing out a white doctor. It's Black History Month. You bring out a white doctor, like, no, like, you can't do that. Like, no, we're not allowing that. But the angle, like I said, the angle can be risky, you know, when it comes to, you know, it was just a little bit too much. All she had to do was really rap. It took away the energy from the battle when she threw out that angle. That angle fucked up everything. Culture had a solid round, good enough to win the third round with just rapping. You feel me? And of course, you know what I mean, she had some substance in her third round. But like I said, Miss Hustle, she messed up the battle with that third round angle. Them third round angles, you know, a certain angle, it's either hit or miss. And it was a major miss. It didn't hit at all. It didn't hit at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, overall, man, like I said, it was 2-1 Culture. I got her taking the first and the third, Hustle with the second. But overall, we, you know, we learned from, you know, Remy gonna learn from her miscues during her first event. But it was pretty dope, man. You know, it was real popular. You know, with the promo and all that, it was real dope. You know, with the ladies in the vault and all that. Queens get the money. You feel me? It's a pretty dope battle, man. And shout out to Misfit and E Heart. Because, you know, we had the host in the beginning to the point to where it's like, yo, they didn't know what the fuck they was doing. I'll be honest. They didn't know what champion was. It was a lot of things. This is like, yo, like, do y'all know battle rap? But shout out to Misfit and E Heart for saving the day. You know, this time, you know, her next event, she got to have, I don't mind you having Rita there, you know, for, you know, Rita, you know, she know battle rap. She's in media. You feel me? So I don't mind you having somebody there that actually knows battle rap than people from the industry who really don't know, you know, battle rap. You know, we definitely respect people who knows the culture. You feel me? So, like I said, man, it was a dope event, man. Shout out to Remy, man. And Meek Raw, this Rap Smoke, man. Signing out.
Othello on the
Sometimes I hope this shit gon' change my life for real. Other times I think this shit keep me on ice for real. You bought some money, you 100, then we might could deal. But got to show me I ain't believing in the hype for real. My youngin', he ain't got no heart, but his pistol cold. You think he tryin' get some time before he get some hoes? Off the block and he gon' shoot like it's a pick and roll. I gotta watch how I be moving, I'm a ticket, bro. Seen so much in my little time that I can still remember. Took so many losses, that's how you build a winner. She text